Welcome everyone to the Wrestlebration Day 3. We are halfway home, but we've got a long way to go, and it has been an incredible Wrestlebration so far. We kick off tonight with tag team titles on the line. The Angry Luigis against the Unforgettable. I am the Sentinel.
And I'm JOSHAGEDDON, and damn it, why is he on every show that I do commentary for? It makes me sad.
Well,
it'll never not make me sad.
Well, but you can be a little bit happier in knowing that there isn't gold around his waist.
That is true.
As Brandon Ulrich lost the belts with Jack 7 to the Angry Luigis as a result of Majin Buu taking Jack 7 away, basically, and instigating a fight. We will see those two later on tonight in our main event. Majin Buu versus Jack 7, and considering their history of late, that is going to be gigantic, which is why it's on our main event tonight. But in Jack 7's stead, Johnny Cage is here, and I must admit, I'm a little nervous for these two, because ever since Johnny Cage had that moment off the steel cage, his head ain't been quite right.
Well, you see, a severe concussion will do that to a man, especially one that is self-inflicted for reasons I still don't quite understand.
I never really, I don't know where we landed on that. I know how he landed on that. Here comes Luigi.
We saw him land.
Yes, and here comes one half of the tag team champions, Luigi, who has been taking a hell of a victory lap in this previous year, and you have to imagine that with this tag title win, we saw Mario victorious earlier on the Wrestlebration. We saw that on day 1 against Aquaman, but Luigi has been just skyrocketing, and it's nice to see the Mario brothers both, well, at least Luigi, but it's nice seeing them having the success that they've had, but this man is a big part of it too. JOSHAGEDDON, fun stat for you. Waluigi is the first and only 3-time CIW Tag Team Champion. Not only is the only 3-time CIW Tag Team Champion, he has won it with 3 different partners. He won it with Wario, he won it with Dr. Dirty, for now Mr. Clean, and he won it with Luigi. And a more fun fact, Waluigi is the only wrestler in CIW to hold all 3 versions of the CIW belt for the tag team. So
what you're telling me is in CIW, he's Mr. Tag Team Wrestler.
He is the most decorated tag team wrestler of all time, and he has more than earned my respect in CIW. There's only one thing you can't mention in front of him, otherwise he will lose his shit. As don't say it. Not even in chat. Not even in the chat during this premiere. That's absolutely not. Because he'll know it. It's like he'll sense it. He'll say he's very sensitive to it. But folks, that's what it's all about. And can the Angry Luigis beat Brandon Ulrich and Johnny Cage here in this tag team match to open up the show? We have 5 matches here tonight, the most loaded card of our 4 days. Here we go, and immediately collar elbow tie-up from Luigi DDT. Wow, what a way to start off. Collar and elbow and then spiking him with a DDT. Sean, who do you have winning in this match? Oh, God, and another DDT. He's like, you were talking about him landing on his head earlier. I might as well target that. Well, I am majorly in favor of the angle. Oh, my God. DDT mania 3 here. DDTs right out of the gate. As, well, you have to imagine Luigi knows about it. Tag into Waluigi. And a nice move there. Oh, body press into a face plant. Damn. What a double team. As this Angry Luigi's, my vote is for these two because they've been so dynamic and they did something that needed to be done. They finally got gold off the Forgotten Fighters. As another DDT on Johnny Cage. Well, they've definitely came in here with a game plan, and especially considering we sadly saw Ken Masters impressively retain the Exceeds Championship against Simon Belmont and Nathan Von Schrader last night. Depression. That does mean that if Johnny Cage and Brandon Ulrich win this match, then Forgotten Fighters will have all the belts once again. And now wrenching the leg, take a drink or a scoop of ice cream, Ulrich breaks it up. Yeah, and if that does happen, Angry Luigi's dynamic strikes.
Yeah, honestly, I hope that doesn't happen, because if it does, then that would be one of the shorter tag team title reigns for the Angry Luigis.
Oh, yeah, well, absolutely. Well, it'd be the only tag title reign of the Angry Luigis, but it would be one of the shorter reigns.
Yeah, in CIW.
Yeah, so...
and a nice Texas Cloverleaf by Luigi.
Yes, Luigi, who's using that Cloverleaf, and Mario, which Mario calls the Goomba Grapple. But as of right now, the shortest reign that any tag team has had was Incredizone, Mr. Incredible and Frozone at 24 days. As followed by Team Mischief, Wario, and Waluigi with 84. And then the Unforgettable, actually, Jack 7 and Brandon Ulrich at 106 in third place.
Man, the Angry Luigis are just all over the Unforgettable right now.
Well, they came in with a game plan. You could see they came in a game plan. Wrenching the legs, preventing the You Got Caged, further damaging the brain of Johnny. You know, they've got a game plan going, and they're really trying to isolate Brandon Ulrich from getting in the ring, and considering how strong that dude is, that is not a bad idea.
I love that their idea backstage before this match started was, hey, let's just DDT him a lot.
Well, absolutely. That's
repeatedly.
Well, and hey, it seems to be working.
Never stop.
And a Russian leg sweep, might as well hit him in the back of the head as well as the front.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Josh, again, I am told, considering that Abizzle left this script for you, that you have prizes for this matchup.
Oh, yes, indeed,
ankle
I
lock,
do. For this.
Ankle lock.
Wait a second.
That might be the prize in and of itself with him, but right in front of Brandon Ulrich, who is for some reason waiting for the grapevine to take place. But anyway, continue.
So anyway, if the Angry Luigis win this match, I was about to say, I was hoping that would go for double DDT. I was about to say, please, double DDT, never-ending DDT mania. Anyway, if the Angry Luigis win this match, then everyone in the audience gets free mushrooms. They didn't say what kind of mushrooms, so I'm a little afraid.
I'm really sad that every Nintendo character just gives out mushrooms all the time. It's such a dice roll, because you just don't know what kind of
mushroom it's going to be.
Dropkick, sunset flip, but too close to the ropes, and I think illegal man.
Oh, and you're gonna love this. If the Unforgettable win, they straight up, they didn't even say what the prize was. They said that the fans are just not getting any prizes. They get the prize, which is the titles.
German suplex right into the skull.
So either mushrooms or nothing.
Wah-bomb.
Oh, shit. Wah-bomb connects.
As that might be Brandon Ulrich nowhere near the cover. Oh, and they're going for right hands instead. I thought he was going to go for the cover there. And he might have had Ulrich out of position. As you know, Josh, again, it is not just landing the big move in tag matches in CIW, but speaking of, oh my God. A 3D.
Concussions for Johnny Cage, the match.
Wow. That was impressive, and that might do it. Cover by host 1, 2, 3. That is
wow.
It. One and done.
Shit, Brandon Ulrich.
The Angry Luigis came in with a game plan: exploit the cranially challenged, and boy did they. As the but that is the kind of defiant win against the Forgotten Fighters that these two have effectively put in, and now there's no debate. These two earn those belts. No doubt, no Majin Buu involved. Your thoughts, Josh, again?
Mushrooms for everybody, and that might not be a good thing.
No, I'll just go ahead and take those. And intern, and he shrank. I can't see him anymore.
Shit.
Okay. Well, folks, we're gonna have another intern try to find that intern. But now we get to this: Bruce Lee versus Captain Planet. Captain Planet is once again trying to recruit another man into his rehabilitation program and DVD set, as he has done a great job with a number of wrestlers in CIW, and lately it has been Bruce Lee that has drawn his attention. Now, the reason being, Bruce Lee, ever since he came back to CIW last year and has continued this ass-kissing attitude with the Shaolin Combat Club that has garnered him
CIW Tag Team, or the TAW Tag Team Championships that he is held onto with a fucking death grip. But it is not translated since he's come back to CIW. You know, he's had a couple of major losses to Scorpion, including one for a #1 contendership for the Exceeds Championship, and he's just been floundering and non-stop floundering all year.
You'd think that would kind of be a wake-up call, because, you know, like, Liu Kang's like, oh yeah, you're helping me over on the main on my main show where I'm the world champion. Oh, you're doing something over in CI. I don't care.
Yeah,
that's such a Liu Kang thing to do.
And I don't know.
Me, I'm not gonna help you.
Well, and I don't know whether Liu Kang doesn't care, because we saw him win the Battalion Brawl last week. And we now know he's a part of CIW. But the captain played, but there is the edict in place. So if Liu Kang gets involved in this, he'll be instantly fired. No faction interference, ladies and gentlemen. There is.
Liu Kang, please get involved.
If you are a part of a faction and you are on the list of a part of a faction, you cannot get involved in somebody else's match, or you will be fired and/or significantly fined. And here comes Captain Planet, who basically called out Bruce Lee and said, you haven't been you since you've come back to CIW. You think this is for you, but really, all you've been is baby bitch Bruce. And then he got that trending on Twitter. Don Cheadle did not pull punches, and so baby bitch Bruce, and of course, you know, you can only hear that so much before you decide to take action for it. So Bruce Lee finally said, fine, fuck you and your church and your Cheadle, and I am going to beat the piss out of you. So now Bruce Lee rage baited into this match with Captain Planet, but the big question, Josh, again, can Captain Planet beat a former two-time CIW champion? And moreover, will he be able to rehabilitate Bruce Lee on this night? Will it work with a by Bruce Lee who's that deep in the thicket?
I don't know, man. He's been pretty heavily into,
oh my
god.
And a thrust kick, not even a 1 count.
I was about to say.
Yeah, that would have been.
Speaking of, I also saw that Captain Planet on X retweeted Abizzle, who once again tweeted hashtag Tiny Wang Liu Kang.
Yes, Liu Kang is a small Wang. Bruce Lee, Tiny PP. He's been really cycling through those. And Abizzle, we thank you for being a part of day 1 and 2 as he heads off for a little bit of paternity leave from the commentary booth.
He also tweeted hashtag Kung Lao.
And oh god, Bruce, calm down. Bruce,
what an airplane spin! Holy shit!
An airplane spin, nearly lifting off. Captain Planet now has reached the atmosphere. The tenacity of Bruce. But
I was about to say 2,000 years later. You know, Captain Planet's used to flying, so I guess that just didn't have an effect on him.
Captain Planet got right back down and was like, oh, really? And Bruce now windmill kicking. Well, but this is the kind of desperation that Bruce has had ever since this. And needs a powder. And now he's bragging about it. Bruce, you have nothing to showboat for. But this
that was a very fast airplane spin that cost you more than it did Captain Planet.
Well, and Captain Planet, who is maintaining his level of focus here. When it comes to recruiting people into his program and getting them to watch these DVDs and then subsequently pay for the subscription program to use the app, that is the only way you can watch the DVDs. And then there's also a diet. But anyway, I'm not getting into that. But in any case, he's very determined. And just to run down a list of the people that Captain Planet has rehabilitated: Dr. Dirty, also known as Mr. Clean, Pepsi Man, Jack Black, all have been rehabilitated under Captain Planet's guidance, and they've all had great testimonies. We're about to do a PBS telethon. It's a great time. We're having a great time.
I can't wait to watch that.
Well, and you should, because they're not doing too well financially, so we're actually so I'm not sure how successful it's going to be, but I'm happy that we're having the time for Captain Planet, as the Cheadle's Change-Ups is the working title. He's still coming up with a name for it, but it's selling though, but Bruce Lee not a buyer so far.
He tried Planet placeholders, but it didn't track very well.
Yeah, no, and it's yeah, he's still trying to figure out something about it, but you know, and also if you, yeah, exactly. And if you do save the planet, oh wait a second, what is this? What is this? It's a CIW shuffle off as Captain Planet.
Oh, no.
And it looks like he's making fun of Bruce Lee almost. As Captain Planet kind of tapping into his brother Captain Pollution's taunting tactics. But, you know, rage baiting Bruce is how he got this match to begin with.
Basically.
But you know, but Bruce Lee, it's a little bit different, you know, with Jack Black and with Mr. Clean and with Pepsi Man. No disrespect to any of them, but they don't necessarily have the championship credentials here in CIW or at all. If in that case, to really be, I mean, Mr. Clean was a former tag team champion, but now when Mr. Captain Planet got to him, you know, and now a pullover pile driver. But Bruce Lee...
Anyway, there are also some prizes for this match. Would you like to hear them, Sean?
Please, elucidate for me.
Also, okay. So, I was caught off guard by... I love big vocabulary words. But anyway, so if Bruce Lee wins this match, one lucky fan will get a huge statue of Liu Kang.
Oh, great.
I don't know how they'll get it out of the building, or how, like, it better be a big fan that's a big, strong fan
and
that's
now
able to carry that.
Testicular torture, the baby Cheetles are getting assaulted here as Bruce Lee just so aggressive. And that's what's really made him insufferable, is he's willing to take every shortcut, stomp every foot, hit every testicular, you know, rake every eye, and it's been somewhat successful for him. Oh, wait a second. Oh, my God.
Oh, reverse tornado DDT.
No,
Very nice.
No. Oh, no. Game of death, and that could do it for Captain Planet.
That might be it.
As that might do it. The cover here. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
Wow.
Yet again, and this is not the last. I mean, pretty much everyone Bruce has faced in the past 6 months is kicked out of the game of death. And that's kind of Planet's point. You a weak ass. If he's been, I mean, it was aggressive. It was aggressive tweets from Don Cheadle. I was like, you a weak ass.
Weak sauce on those kicks, bro.
You a weak ass bitch baby Bruce. That's what you are.
Also, if Captain Planet wins this match, 50 audience members in the crowd will get little recycling packets.
Instructing them on how to recycle, and also
basically like some like Tupperware and stuff like that, a bunch of recycling logos. I'm not sure how useful those will be, and several pamphlets
and a 5-minute demo disc.
Yes,
and,
yes.
But you can only watch it once. You can only watch it once, and then it explodes. So be careful. As Bruce Lee is throwing a temper tantrum
good for the
here.
Environment, but
biodegradable. Done. It's gone. Where's it going? Come on.
Oh, no.
And now another airplane spin.
Not again.
And but right in front of the table here. But at least Bruce had the knowledge to stop. Went for a kitchen sink hip toss counter.
And that was a nasty landing on the outside though, off that hip toss.
Yeah, it was. But Bruce trying to get back in this here, as Captain Planet has maintained his focus and more so been calm throughout this entire ordeal, despite Bruce hanging him up on the ropes. Referees count up to 8, Bruce. Okay, there we go.
I was about to say, and finally nailing one of those spinning wheel kicks.
As well, but he knew he had some time as Planet was really hung up. But this has been a hell of an encounter so far.
Really stretching the referee's count, though. Like, he needs to be careful about that. Now he's got him in a hammerlock.
Yeah, that's right. And our referee here, Will Sasso, here on day 3. They get, another game of death. That has got to be it. That has got to be it. Oh, no. Wait a second.
Never mind.
Couldn't even go for the cover. Don Cheadle has arisen.
Heard Captain Planet shout, weak ass shit.
Yeah, literally. Well, and this is the thing that's made Don Cheadle so aggressive. You know, it's almost like that tough love. He's saying it because he wants to help Bruce. He doesn't mind raining down close fist punches to the head to help this man.
I'm better than this.
I'm helping you.
Better.
I am helping you. Accept my help.
I am helping you. I am helping you. He's bleeding profusely.
Feel the help through my fists.
Knocking out a tooth. I'm helping. Why won't you let me help you?
Yes. Yes, feel the therapeutic tones of the pointed toe of my boot. now a camera. And now
I
a
love
key
this
lock.
gimmick.
Well, you know what? That's Captain Planet is really determined to help people. You know, he is really determined to help people.
One concussion at a time.
You know what? Well, you notice he doesn't hit the head that often, except for the planet tile. Wait a second, Bruce, get off the table. Bruce, get off the table, man. Come on.
No.
You don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. And Bruce now. Wait a second.
Oh my God.
Belly to back takedown through the table.
Ow.
Yeah, ow indeed.
Got a face full of broken table.
Yeah, he sure did. And we're not talking about We Fit Trainers finish. Which,
okay.
But that's only because the yoga that I learned broken table from is from somebody that Captain Planet tends to enjoy watching the DVD. You know, you have no idea how many times Don Cheadle has watched the resurrection of Jake the Snake. Like, it's worn out in his closet. I've been to his house, very clean. Oh, no!
Oh!
But now there's blood on the floor. Nobody move. There's blood on the floor as I am fully expecting a Thundercat lawsuit impending. But Captain Planet is focused on them changes. Super kick.
He's not focused on anything right now. He just got his teeth knocked out.
The people who know. Planetizer!
Oh,
Planetizer! Out of nowhere!
Cover that man!
And that's not just for the memes, folks. It's a little bit.
I don't want that statue to go to anybody. I want it dismantled.
As Captain Planet, but he's got to get on the cover, center of the ring. Bruce is down. 1, 2, 3. He did it, but did it work? Did it work? Captain Planet is your winner, and Bruce doesn't look that different. As normally they're lying there and they've already changed apparel somehow. And that's the magic of Captain Planet. But Bruce Lee, I don't know if it worked, JOSHAGEDDON. But
I don't know.
Regardless,
he might be too into the thick of things.
I don't know. You know, Liu Kang's asshole is very deep. But in any case, the winner of this matchup is Captain Planet
he has a tiny wang but a deep asshole.
But a gigantic win for Captain Planet and Don Cheadle, blood and all. And now we move on to this. Welcome to a triple threat match. This team
used many ninjas.
Ermac versus Rain versus Sub-Zero. This team had such a rocky 2025. Roller coaster. This is a roller coaster. This faction formed in 2024. And from that moment on, they had a pretty decent amount of success. They won an Elimination Chamber 6-man tag at the Wrestle-Bration last year. They went on and had great 6-man tag success, and then they lost to the Rangers.
And they just couldn't deal.
And they could not cope with that.
They were like, no. And I mean, no.
Yeah, no.
No. Like, they've been saying the word just no a lot. I think that they might be traumatized by that loss.
All 3 of these people have been banned from Twitter. All 3. Yeah, that's how foul the back and forth has been. The finger pointing has been. I mean, to the point where we saw Sub-Zero versus Ermac back at Oblivion, and this man inserted himself so much into that equation that it ultimately ended in a disqualification where Rain just beat them both down. And left this.
Yeah, I remember that. That was ridiculous.
Which has finally come to this. And, you know, I don't necessarily... At Sub-Zero, he always claimed himself to be the leader. And I think that always rubbed Rain and Ermac the wrong way. Especially when Sub-Zero...
Sub-Zero, it's not like he just claims to be the leader. He, like, brags about it and makes sure everyone knows I'm the leader. That's bound to make some people annoyed.
Well, and not to mention that Ermac is the one who got the pin in that Elimination Chamber. Ermac was the last one in the Autumn Asylum Soul Calibur Gauntlet back at Drummer's Call back in September of last year. Ermac has been doing he's been the one doing a lot of the heavy lifting. And
he got a Muppet pregnant.
Yes, and the 2 children that were formed an unholy union out as a result of that are eagerly cheering him on here tonight as Sub-Zero feels. Yes, yeah. How about that gross torsion of the English language, as here comes Ermac, a proud father, a proud father, but he is, because you know what? He goes around to the back and he's like that insufferable dad of like, he has all of his kids' photos in his wallet. And he's like, look at my kids. And he's like, look at my kids. And oh, my kids did this.
0 pictures of Elmo, though.
No, it's all just his kids. Proud dad, looking forward to him being soon to be divorced, I'm sure. And that's I'm not saying that they're having trouble. That's just statistics nowadays.
Dude, but Elmo brought Cookie Monster to Thanksgiving once. And it's been on the rocks.
Well, and that's the way that Ermac likes a lot of the drinks he has when he comes home. As Ermac on the rocks, of course that is, so he's drinking basically straight liquor, but because he's drinking for many instead of just one, but you know, but
it is so stupid.
This bit has gone on for so long. This has gone on too far. But this man is looking to win here tonight. But the interesting thing is, Sub-Zero seemed to say that, like, because we asked all three of them what they thought about the idea of this being a triple threat and whether they'd be able to move on as a group, which I doubt. I'm pretty sure they're done. And Sub-Zero said, I'm not worried about that at all, and then walked away. And I don't like what he said about that. I don't like the way that he said it. As Sub-Zero, I mean, as a matter of fact, we saw Rain and Ermac get involved with a match with him and Noob Saibot, his brother, back in the 7 Circles of Hell match that they had before Dante actually came along, ironically enough, at the Wres12eBration 10. Remember that whole fiasco? So Sub-Zero, but he did win that match, and Sub-Zero is going, you know, he does have a good record at the Wres12eBration. You know, he has won the Exceeds Championship at the Wres12eBration, has wrestled against his brother a ton of times. I think 4, 5, and right now, and you can see he's not seeming to be sweating this matchup nearly the same way that Ermac and Rain seem to be.
Also, I have some prizes for this matchup as well, and they're pretty strange.
Yes, and well, first of all, who you got in this matchup, and then what are we getting?
I'm going with Ermac because he's a proud dad.
As
multiple.
Yeah, we're not necessarily positive of the gender roles involved.
Navy.
Yes.
So the prizes, if Ermac wins, unlucky fans will get pictures of his kids.
Great. That's wholesome.
If Sub-Zero wins, one unlucky fan will be frozen to death.
That sounds less good.
If Rain wins, then a storm cloud will appear inside the arena and 14 unlucky fans will be rained on.
That sounds terrible.
So yeah, these prizes aren't the best. But I'm just reading what I was sent.
Well, and that's probably valid because all the prizes are average to mediocre now ever since this Pegasus debacle has gone down. And folks, stay tuned tomorrow night, which we've got 4 gigantic matches tomorrow. Kratos versus King Leonidas in a best-of-3 falls. We've got a lights-out match between Freddy Krueger and Symbiote Spider-Man, covered by Sub-Zero, not even a 1 count. We've got the major matchup between Pegasus and Michael Corleone, where if Michael Corleone wins, knee to the balls. Message sent. Sub-Zero's dancing.
It's like, no more children for you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. As you know, Rain would love to have some sort of injection of anything into his singles career, which is as of yet not really taken off or as manifested in existence. Nice drop kick there from Rain. And then, of course, the match where Corleone wins, Pegasus is banished from CIW, but if Pegasus wins, he gets on our leadership team as well as airtime, which I'm not sure what that exactly means from Corleone, but that's the way he phrased it.
Whatever it is, it sounds bad.
And then the main event between the world champion Sagat and the challenger Sephiroth, the double #1 contender.
Hell yeah, my boy.
As he is going to, and Sagat, you know, I have to give Sagat credit. He's been very respectful to what Sephiroth is and what he's accomplished. He's just the guy that's in the way, according to Sagat, which was uncharacteristic of Sagat, but he also said, I'm still going to be a dick in the ring, so don't expect that to change.
Yeah. Like when he says he's just a guy in a way, that's oddly in a way that one of the more respectful things Sagat has ever done or said.
Well, Sagat's a dick, but he's got rules about how he's a dick. You know, in all of his singles matches, he has not let any of the Forgotten Fighters get involved in them. To his credit, he's kept those title matches pure and has won just on those grounds, because that was his whole point from the beginning, was that once you gave me the shot, I would not lose it. You know, and Sub-Zero, speaking of losing things, we just lost a turnbuckle pad.
We lost 2. I think he's done away with half the turnbuckle pads.
Did he? Oh God. And now a cover into Ermac. Could this be it? One and only one, as Rain able to break it up.
With a very timely fist drop.
And now just slaps to the head. Just
wow,
slaps
very
into
disrespectful.
The skull. Well, and but that's the way that all these ninjas are to each other. You know, we see these
very petty, very vindictive.
I mean, not to say, you know, majorly, but all of these ninjas, not just these 3, but all of the Mortal Kombat ninjas we've had have just been fighting each other for 12 years. It's been non-stop.
No signs of stopping.
They're just changing spots on the Crayola box and now sweeping DDT by Rain. But you know, it makes you think, like, imagine if all of these ninjas could actually just work together, what they could accomplish.
They would be unstoppable.
They'd be unstoppable just by the sheer numbers alone. But they can't, because they lose to the Rangers and then they do this. And just
then they have a triple mental breakdown.
Yes. And in Ermac's case,
have you ever seen 3 people have a mental breakdown simultaneously?
Well, and it's more than that, because think about how many minds had to break in Ermac to break down.
You know what? You're right.
That's repeatedly crashing out, as Ermac is now laying prone in the center of the ring. Now what is Sub-Zero doing here? And Sub-Zero, again, I don't like how calm he's been. Maybe it's just that he's been cold, but I don't like how calm he's been approaching this. Both Ermac and Rain felt some level of pressure to win this match, but not Sub-Zero. And what a heel kick.
Nicely done, though. And this is not a falls count anywhere match. You have to win inside the ring, ladies and gentlemen.
That's correct. This triple threat is in the ring only, as Sub-Zero, you know, what an elbow drop, and a former Exceeds champion in his own right. As he is Sub-Zero, he's accomplished quite a lot on his own. He's actually a 2-time Exceeds champion in his own right. As Sub-Zero, but that's kind of what he said. Oh, and into his own exposed turnbuckle, and he deserved that. You know, as Sub-Zero, he has been a low-key nuisance. I know you hate that phrase, but he's been that kind of a nuisance. And an elbow drop connecting to Ermac.
Oh, jumped over Rain as well.
Yeah, he sure did. And now, oh no, and this could do. Oh, he tried for the deep freeze crab, but Rain could have countered it. I don't know if I've ever seen
anyone block that before.
Well, and it's a good thing he did, because that could have been the end of the match. And Sub-Zero's not happy. Sub-Zero is not happy. Because, you know, Sub-Zero feels...
How dare you block my finisher?
Well, and, oh, God, and now throwing Rain down the ramp. Throwing down... Oh, wait a minute! What the hell?
Whoa.
Wait, no, whoa, hold up. What the hell is Scorpion doing out here? As Scorpion has just taken out Rain. What the hell's the meaning of this?
Oh no, maybe that's why Sub-Zero has been so weirdly calm this whole match.
No, and oh God, and a choke slam. And we know Scorpion has been saying repeatedly, I am the franchise, and has been bitter about that, especially losing, even though he's been giving it his damnedest. But does that mean that Sub-Zero and Scorpion planned this? And oh God,
perhaps.
God, we're on the ramp. On the ramp. I mean, why else would he be out here? Oh God.
Oh God. And how many choke slams has he given this dude?
That's got to be at least 3. That's got to be at least 3. And oh God, and I'm walking him to the other side of the ramp.
Dear God.
As Sub-Zero and Ermac are brawling right here in front of us while this is going on. We're going to try and get a camera back over there in just a minute, folks. But, folks, if you're just tuning in, Scorpion has caught Rain at the pass after Sub-Zero threw Rain back here. He must have known Scorpion was coming. And another choke slam.
He's choke slammed him 5 times.
Dear God. And now Scorpion's coming down here. Scorpion's coming down here.
No, wait
a second.
Ermac's in trouble.
Oh, Ermac is in trouble, and he's not looking too good either. And Ermac, I don't know how much he knew about Scorpion being out there, as Ermac looked shook when he saw Scorpion.
Oh, man. Well, he's about to find out, Sean.
Nether Realm DDT.
Oh, on the outside. That's devastating.
And Ermac is down. Rain has not moved on the ramp. And this is a shakedown. Sub-Zero had a backup plan. Scorpion wasn't listed on the registry, so he's not going to get fined or fired because they weren't a faction.
Yeah.
That we knew of. So
quite a loophole they found there.
So you're telling me that, oh God, not the deep freeze crab. Not the deep freeze crab. And look at the angle that he's got it on Ermac. Oh, God, that's got to be it. And I'm pulling him towards the center of the ring. Dear Lord, and he didn't tap out. But what kind of damage was done? The cover here, 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, what does this mean? Scorpion and Sub-Zero, an alliance I had no idea was being formulated in the works. But Sub-Zero...
and he just he just froze a fan solid. We're going to have to get Terry.
And Sub-Zero fooled us all into thinking that... was this the plan all along? How long was he planning this? When Ermac and Rain were having their match, how long was this in cahoots? Sub-Zero and Scorpion, son of a bitch. Ermac is down, Rain is down, and Sub-Zero has found his backup plan here tonight. But
oh no!
You want to talk about a man who is out of options?
Maybe Satan can come over and melt the fan that's been frozen solid.
Well, he's not. Thankfully for us, this match is not taking place at the Wrestle-Bration Arena. We are going to use
so that fan's just dead. Cool.
We're going to actually have to call Terry. But but in this moment, I know because he costs too much. Here comes Dante. This match is happening because Dante obliterated the Grim Reaper on day one.
Dude. I think you're putting it I think you're underselling it. It was just nothing. Like, Grim Reaper got 0 offense.
It was a last man standing match with 6 minutes long. It was the most one-sided last man standing match I've ever seen. Dante destroyed him, and if Dante can bury Satan here tonight, he will gain control of the entirety of Helheim. That both Satan and Grim Reaper will have to answer to this man, and you know he's doing it purely for the lulz.
Yes, and that's honestly the funniest part.
But the problem is that Dante also is very pissed because he thought that this was behind him. And after in our debut match of 2026, when Sephiroth beat Dante in that #1 contenders match, Grim Reaper and Satan went and attacked him, and he thought that them getting their ass whipped was behind him. He did not want it to come to this. Now he's making sure that he's going to take something from them if he can bury the devil himself, the former CIW champion here tonight. But Satan, you want to talk about shook. You want to talk about psychologically scarred.
Yes.
Satan has been going through it lately, and there are not enough satanic, demonic therapists in the world to help this man. I know who you got, JOSHAGEDDON, but what are we getting?
This feud has basically just been the meme of, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Well, and if it goes Dante's way, this might be the last. But now a neck breaker. And folks, there is a giant mound of dirt and a casket up by the ramp here. And we also thank all the fans who decided to meet us at the Oblivion Arena to fill it up as well on top of the arena for the Wrestle-Bration as we're getting set for our main event here tonight, which will follow after Majin Buu versus Jack 7. As we know that Jack 7 right now has the there goes our announce table lid.
Dear God.
Well, and Grim Reaper lost by a choke slam through the same table. Oh God, Dante, come on, out of the gate. Oh, jeez. God damn it. we go.
All right, I've got my microphone.
I just got mine back on.
We got back up at the same time.
As we did get back up at the same time because we both found our XLR cables at the same time. Oh God, Dante, Dante, no, Dante, come on, man, not through the other table, not through the other table.
Dude, this feud is just getting depressing at this point.
Dude, this is how Dante closed out the last man standing match. Choke slam through both tables. Well, actually, the first one wasn't a choke slam. First one was an elbow drop, but doing him through both tables. Oh God. Satan now doing more than the Grim Reaper did the entirety of day one, and a power slam.
By doing a move.
Yeah, by doing anything. But I feel for the Grim Reaper. He's afraid to show his skeletal face. You know, and that is embarrassing. I mean, to have to, God. And now Satan now choking Dante. As this is going to get ugly, folks. And I think that fan just melted because Satan's over there. And is he alive? No. Punch to the dick.
Shit.
Message sent.
Well, also, we have some prizes for this match as well. Would you like to hear them, Sean?
Yes, tell us about the prizes while I make a very painful phone call.
Well, you're going to like this one. Just to continue to troll Satan, Dante literally has a weapon from Devil May Cry 4 called Lucifer. If Dante wins this match, one lucky fan will get the weapon Lucifer.
Got it.
And if Satan wins this match, he's going to burn the entire arena down.
Well, I'm glad that that's only if he wins.
Yes.
But you know what?
He's been so upset over this feud with Dante that he just wants to set everything on fire.
In all fairness to him, if he wins, he's earned that release. He's earned that because Dante has won unilaterally over Satan for almost a calendar year now.
It's now just beating his face in.
Well, because Dante didn't want to do this. He didn't want to have to. You know how he is. He as soon as he has to do something, he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as he's required to do something, then he gets mad and he's like, "No, I don't want to do this anymore. This isn't fun for me."
Satan successfully took the fun out of it.
Yes, and now he's going to be buried for it, according to Dante. As well. Oh, come on.
Bro.
We saw Dante use the tombstone on Grim Reaper, and now Satan with a Satan's Fury onto Satan, onto the ramp.
Wow.
Boy, that is an intense state of affairs. And now just dragging him over to the dirt. And you know, I'll be honest, Josh, again, I'm surprised that lasted at ringside as long as it did.
Me too.
But here we go. It's time to get down and dirty, quite literally. The only way to win this match is to put your opponent in the casket and close the lid. And wait a second here. Satan, oh God.
Oh, an alley-oop.
The alley certainly was ooped.
Oh, he's got a shovel.
That would make me oop my pants if somebody did that to me. So, oh God. And now the shovel down.
Oh.
As now Satan trying to get it away from the casket. And you know, I almost think that might be smart for Satan. Because you know that Dante is deceptively clever in finding ways to lure you right into that casket. And
he literally just hit Satan right in the quad with it.
He's going for the gastrocnemius muscle, also known as the calf.
Thank you, Sean.
And gastrocnemius has a random C in it that you wouldn't believe, and it's silent. Fun facts.
That sounds more like a Sith Lord name. Darth whatever the word
Gastrocnemius.
Yeah.
He's a baby cow. That'd be funny. Darth Gastrocnemius. He's a calf. Yeah, it's a baby cow Jedi. As now, yeah, put that on.
He'll be the first baby Jedi in Star Wars.
There you go, Dave Filoni. There's something you can work with now that you're president, you know.
Kathleen Kennedy would never.
No, she wouldn't dare to put that on her program. Satan's Fury onto the dirt.
Damn.
That has gotta hurt. In the dirt. Satan's Fury. Oh, now trying to get. Oh God. And Dante quickly evades it smartly.
Yeah, please don't let him burn the entire arena down.
Yeah, no. Well, thankfully we're not there, so it would only be the people who paid for a ticket. But we also did have them sign a disclaimer that we are not responsible if the arena burns down. So, and a poke to the eyes.
Double poke to the eyes.
More pokes to the eyes.
Triple poke to the eyes. God. I was about to say quadruple.
No, instead going for a choke slam. Oh, God. Is he going to choke slam him in it? Oh, no.
Oh, that still had to hurt,
I'm sure it did. I'm pretty sure that the shoulder of Satan just hit that edge of the coffin.
Yeah.
As this has been back and forth, Satan getting more offense. Oh, Lord. And you can tell he's using the edge of that coffin to his advantage as Dante. As the gastrocnemius muscles are being assaulted here. Oh, well, wait a minute. Oh, no. Not a Satan Fury power bomb!
Holy fuck!
As Dante said with one final time, fuck this devil.
Wow.
An amazing, defiant, triumphant end to a feud that was never really a feud. But rather a
feud. You might say a feud so one-sided that even a devil may cry.
That's right. Well, he can't now because he's buried, as he goes back to hell. But moreover, Dante runs Helheim now, as Grim Reaper and Satan now have to serve this man. What a win for Dante here in his first Wrestlebration. An incredible effort here by Dante. And Satan and Grim Reaper, you guys got to start resting in peace. Now, main event. This is huge. It was so huge we figured it deserved a main event. Jack 7 versus Majin Buu. I will briefly talk about why they're fighting here. And then we can get back into the lore of everything going on. This started when Jack 7 made his official debut in CIW by drugging Nathan Von Schrader of the Forgotten Fighters to insert himself into that faction to win tag gold with said faction, giving them all the belts. Majin Buu made his debut in about a year and a half ago and has only lost a couple of matches, as he won the King of the Spring the GW Climax, which grants him a world title shot anytime of his choosing and does not expire at the next tournament, by the way. Once you have it, you have it. But he's holding on to that. He still has not cashed that in. He also won the Best in the Biz Battle Royal, but his main focus in CIW was, I'm not getting involved in factions, I'm not doing groups, I'm not doing that here, I've done it everywhere else, it's caused me nothing but trouble, as you will describe very shortly. It's still causing him trouble, so he's tried to keep it separate. But Majin Buu was then approached by Simon Belmont, going, we need your help to take these guys down. I know you're beefing with Jack, we need you. Simon Belmont and Majin Buu had a one-on-one match at Hollow Wrestling at Halloween of last year that Simon Belmont won and earned a right for a conversation. Majin Buu ultimately came in to deliver on that conversation when the Angry Luigis and Brandon Ulrich and Jack 7, we kind of talked about that at the beginning of the show, when Jack 7 and Brandon Ulrich defended their titles against the Angry Luigis, and Majin Buu confronted Jack 7 on the ramp that allowed the Forgotten Fighters to lose their titles to the Angry Luigis. Majin Buu said, I'm not doing this as a result or joining a faction, but I am taking out a problem of a faction, and that's why these two are coming to blows. And considering that they just wrestled not too long ago and Jack 7 or Jack 6 got the victory, the heat is hot here tonight. Who you got, JOSHAGEDDON?
I don't know. That it was a close battle back at Game On.
Look at him circling.
And that was to determine the lead. That was to determine the #1 contender for the XTW Championship at Riot Central 3 and the leader of the Supremacy. And Jack 6 won barely.
Well, so, and also let's be clear that Majin Buu is not looking for that faction back. He clarified that this isn't for the leader of the Supremacy or anything like that. That's not involved with this decision here tonight.
No. This is strictly CIW business here tonight.
Come on!
Oh, bro!
Down goes Sasso.
It's always Will Sasso.
It's always Sasso, this poor guy.
Poor dude.
This guy, oh no, wait a second. And look at the strength of Jack 7. Oh, God. Over the top rope.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know who to pick in this matchup. They're like a game on, they're very evenly matched. Oh,
God, what's he pulling that out for? These two. As I'm sure, I mean, we are expecting that the referee might take a few liberties here tonight, because we do kind of want to just let these two fight and brawl it out, but it is not a no-holds-barred match. But,
Sean, who do you have winning this match?
Well, I mean, it's hard to dispute the role that Majin Buu has been on in CIW. It has been, it started with Ken Masters, and it has just skyrocketed from there. And the list of people he beat in the GW Climax, I mean, all year, he beat Mr. Clean, he beat King, he beat Riddick, he beat Wario, he beat Shiva, he's beaten a number of other, he beat, I think he had a match against Mario, cover here from Majin Buu, and not even a 1 count. He beat Ganondorf, although that was majorly sus. Actually, in a handicap match, he beat Ganondorf and the Riddler. 1-on-2. I mean, the man has done, and then 20 other guys in the Best in the Biz Battle Royal. Boo's
been on a roll here.
Oh, God. But look at the power of Jack 7 with a sleeper that's lifting Buu off his feet. And Buu is not a light person. And that's the next question I have for you, JOSHAGEDDON. Is the weight difference going to matter in this matchup?
I think Jack 7 just showed no, because the dude is freakishly powerful.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, incredibly strong. If
it was someone other than Jack 7, then sure, but it's Jack 7. That's not really going to matter because he's so freaking powerful.
Well, but what the interesting thing is that Jack 7, as far as singles matches is concerned, it's 0-2 in CIW. Having lost to
one of those is due to the man sitting right across from me right now.
And the other one is Michael Corleone, who wrestled him shortly thereafter as kind of a further fuck you for everything that man did to CIW and nearly cost us. Cost us a low blow and cost us several years of production.
Leave Will Sasso alone.
He can't. As Jack 7. But, Jack 7... Oh, no! As Majin Buu fell right on that barbed wire, elbow drop, but not close enough. But Jack 7 just getting up like it was nothing. Like he didn't just land on the blacktop.
There are some prizes in this matchup, Sean. Would you like to hear them?
Yeah, lay them on me.
If Majin Buu wins this matchup, then 15 lucky fans. Oh, wait a second. Hold on.
Oh,
hold that thought.
Buu choking Jack 7.
Dear God.
This is how intense it's gotten between these two, considering how often they've been fighting with each other and Jacob Cass and that whole debacle, and how often they've been at odds with each other, even when the Supremacy was coherent and cohesive for more than 12 years, almost 15, if you count the Magnation's entry, into the mix. This has been going on for a long time with these two.
Yeah.
Prizes.
Anyway, if Buu wins this match, then 15 lucky fans will get jawbreakers that used to be people.
Well, I mean, I guess that's better than chocolate, maybe? Oh, God.
Sure.
And a gut-wrench world's strongest slam.
Man, if Jack 7 wins this match, then 4 lucky fans will get DVDs of Magnation reruns of pay-per-views that he won matches on.
Yeah, as well as a signed replica of the Greatest Championship that my game quite literally would not allow on this program.
Yeah, it has been banned.
And will never appear on this program. Let's just put that in perspective. And oh, God, another slamming the skull of Jack 7 into the steel as steel meets steel. But,
and again, I recognize that the prizes this go around have not been great, but that's not my fault.
No, that's the result of pending litigation and also whatever is going to happen tomorrow night with Corleone and Pegasus. But that's
come on, Corleone.
I know we need to just be rid of this parasite. I mean, Pegasus. I mean, we're going to talk about it tomorrow. I don't want to get involved with it tonight. I mean, from the talent walkout, which Majin Buu's name was not on that walkout, by the way. And, weirdly enough, neither was Jack 7's. You would have thought.
I don't think he cared. I honestly don't think he cared either way.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know.
Wait.
Oh, God. And just throwing Buu and right onto that barbed wire 2x4 again.
Damn.
As this too, the intensity between these two has been just off the charts. Oh, God.
It's a good thing that Buu has a big old belly to absorb some of that impact.
It's a good thing we have a production crew that's willingly resetting our tables. As now, well, then again, we had a good amount of time during that Buried Alive match.
Yeah.
As now Majin Buu has tried to reciprocate to Jack 7, but he ran out of energy a little bit. As Majin Buu, you know, as his elbow, the nice elbow drop, the big chocolate planet buster. As we see the Megaton drop, which is that big dominator from Jack 7.
Man, this has been a fight since this match started.
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. And really, what an advantage this is, you know, whether Buu meant it or not. And let's remember that during that match that you mentioned that I had with Jack 7 last year at the Wrestle-Bration Drummers Call. Oh, God. Oh, God. Big boy superplex. Good thing the ring's reinforced because we'll need it. Oh, what a superplex.
Wow. Damn.
A big-time superplex.
Man, I could feel like the earth shake on that one.
Yeah, it was rather thunderous. And now just a chin lock. But remember, during that match, Jack 7 was about to finish me off, and who came that nobody expected but Majin Buu, as they've been having these issues that to basically cost Jack 7 the match. You know, I would like to say that I won that on my own merits, but let's be fucking real. Like, you know, Majin Buu was a gigantic reason that I walked away from that matchup alive as a suplex.
Yeah, basically. And me and Skylar called that. That was a hellacious battle that night.
It was. But the fact that Majin the fact that Majin Buu is the difference. Oh no, there it is, the Megaton drop, and down goes Buu, and that could be it if Jack 7 goes for the cover here.
First the low blow, then the Megaton drop. Classic Jack 7.
Well, and you know what scares me is that the influence of the Forgotten Fighters on Jack 7, even though he didn't need the extra dickery, and here it is, as we now
right
get into the boot carousel, made famous by Sagat, but now every one of these assholes does it. And oh God, now lifting him back up, lifting Buu back up, and now just clubbing him with right hands.
Watch out, Will Sasso.
Yeah, Sasso better stay out of the way. And now, over the top, just all those gut punches. And I think Buu again landed on that barbed wire.
Man, how many times can you land on that?
Well, but how calculated has... Now, why? Would you do that? For what reason would you need to do that?
You asshole.
And that's the reason. That's the reason. Barbed wire.
Oh, come on.
Barbed wire bat. Folks, like, share, subscribe, switch that bell button to all to save a ref. But Majin Buu, before the referee getting up, giving Jack a little bit of his own medicine and a German suplex.
And Will Sasso finally back to his feet, even though he got knocked on his ass.
And boy, what timing from Majin Buu to hit him with that barbed wire before that went down. Oh, God. Haven't we already gone through this enough?
Not again.
Haven't we done enough of this? Dear.
Shit.
Oh, no, wait a second. Counter from Majin Buu. What is this?
I'm afraid.
Oh, God.
What was that?
A gravitational reverse side slam. Face first
from the table to the floor. That was
my God. German suplex, and Jack 7's head just hit the back of that barbed wire as Majin Buu dishing it right back out to Jack. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, this match is brutal.
These two have unleashed it all here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As this is your main event of day 3 of the Anniversary Wres12eBration. One more day to go. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night at 9 Eastern for day 4. The monumental day 4 where the CIW Heavyweight Championship will be decided. And now just chops back and forth. Oh, God. Buu now putting...
teeing off.
Oh, Buu, come on. Come on.
Shit.
We just assembled this table. We just assembled this table. Look out, JOSHAGEDDON. Oh, God.
Oh, God. Oh, dear God.
Oh, my blue powder scattered all over the place. Yeah. Oh, saving that. Oh, here you go. Here you go. XLR cable. There you go. As here, but God, what an impact. That elbow from Majin Buu. And God, boy, we felt the earth shake on that one.
That blue shit that you had just went right in my face.
Yeah, welcome to welcome to Chrono Town, JOSHAGEDDON. It's about to be 23 AD up in this bitch, but in any case,
we have no more tables exploding near me, please.
As and we used to get bonuses for that, but you're the only one who just got a bonus. I'll tell you what. And now, oh God, yeah. Jack. Oh Lord, face first, and it's amazing. Jack getting back up. The man sent from the past to save the future from the past.
And all that horse shit.
That's right, as he is trying to get his way back in and now breaking up referee Sasso's count. As I hate the smarts of Jack 7. And oh God, now Jack, what are you doing here? Come on the other table. Oh no, not another Megaton drop onto the table. And trust me, JOSHAGEDDON.
Oh my God.
I know what that feels like, and it hurts.
Yes.
That broke my hand when he did that. And how did Boo get right back up?
What?
This is
how
insane.
Are these two standing?
They're weathering it like it's nothing. They're both holding their gut, but they're weathering it like it's nothing. How? Oh God! And now another choke. These two are ridiculous.
This might. Oh, I was about to say that might do it right there.
It might. And Majin Buu, you know, I know it's not the exact same form of Majin Buu, but that loss to Jack 6 has been bothering him ever since it happened, JOSHAGEDDON. And you know that's been factoring on his mind, and it makes me wonder if there's a little more sense of urgency from Buu here on that basis.
Yeah, him flying through the air with the elbow to the table. That I can feel the sense of urgency there.
Blow.
Bro. Jack 7, you are such a piece of shit.
And, you know, that's what he does best. But Buu, what a shoulder tackle.
Wow. Damn.
Buu responded from a low blow with a giant flying shoulder tackle and a German suplex.
Oh my God.
As Buu starting to gain a little momentum, and now just right hands. It has been back and forth.
Trying to get.
Oh my God. A low blow again.
Will Sasso, please be careful.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, he's right in the thicket of it too. He's already been injured once, you know. Yeah. But this is anybody's ball game right now. And now went for a kick and missed it ever so slightly, but a big double leg takedown.
Damn.
But Buu is exhausted. Both of these guys are.
They've been beating the shit out of each other for like what, 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, they have been going at it for a long time. And now turning him around, Jack 7 with a collar and elbow time, and another low blow.
And Jack.
And nearly did a collar and elbow with Will, but broke it up. And another low blow.
Oh my God.
As Jack,
ridiculous.
But you know, I think there's some level of urgency from Jack too, to be going that low that frequently, and maybe that's why. Big Chocolate Planet Buster. Big Chocolate Planet Buster. Look at the positioning. Square in the center of the ring. Boom! Planet Buster. The cover. 1, 2, 3. Majin Buu takes Jack 7 down. The Forgotten Fighters are dealt a significant blow thanks to that man. Majin Buu with a huge main event victory here tonight. Your thoughts, JOSHAGEDDON?
That was an epic battle, dude. Although I did not appreciate getting hit in the face by whatever that was. That was a fun match.
That's right. Well, and I will let that kick into you in the after party. But Majin Buu's got a lot to celebrate, but we've got even more to celebrate tomorrow night. We will see you for the world's title and more. Thank you for coming to day 3. We'll see you next time.